Okay, this is DJ MDX from ProDJForums.com, and I'd like to welcome everyone back to episode number 4. This is going to be episode number 4 of my VCI-300 review along with Itch. And in this episode, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about using Ableton with Itch as a sample bank. Now, if you want to know a step-by-step directions or information on how to do it along with screenshots, please go to ProDJForums.com. You can go to the Serato forum or the Serato DJ forum and then just do a search or just look there. It should be a sticky. Again, the title of the thread is using Ableton with Itch as a sample bank. So one thing I want to point out that we discovered is you can do this. It is allowed to do, or something that we found out that you can do. However, it is only you can only do it on a Mac. So Windows, Vista, you know, all of that under the whole entire Microsoft platform that's under Windows, you can't do this, and that's because of the way that the ACO card does that, or the ACO audio does that. So this is part of what OS 10 under Apple allows you to do along with Core Audio. So unfortunately, Windows users, sorry about that, but as Jo put it, all the more reason to get a Mac. Also, since I'm bringing up Jo is the one to be credited for this. Jo is the one that discovered, after many long conversations that he and I have had over the phone, where we're just diving deeper and deeper into Itch to see what we can discover and what we can share with the community. Again, ProDJForums.com is the place you want to go. So what you see in the video right now is you see one side of the VCI-300, so that way you can see that the VCI-300 is working. And here, I'll show you. I've got a little, I guess I got a loop on here. So here, I'll go and play that so you can see that it at least works. So there you see that, you know, the VCI-300 is working. Also they just released a new beta 2 for 1.4. So go out and get it. It takes care of a lot of different things, or a lot of bugs, or however you want to put it. It's given a little bit of additives to it, and it's also fixed a couple of things on there. One of the biggest things that people wanted to make sure that was fixed was the long delay on the microphone with Itch. Right now I'm speaking to you right now directly in Itch, and there's not any delay, and I'm not sure if this will be a good representation of it, but you can at least see that I'm speaking, and as I'm speaking, I'm gonna touch the cue, so you can see if there's any delay from my finger hitting the cue and my voice coming across saying touch the cue. So here is the cue. Q. So that way you know that my voice and the Q button and my finger pushing it, they're right on time. So many people were saying that there was a long delay, so it was kind of difficult to understand what you were saying, or to keep a clear mind on your words would come like a delay, kind of like radio. I'm used to it with radio with clubmegamix.com, where we do our radio spots, so there's always a 20-second delay in that. But anyway, so we're going to go on now to the trigger finger, and as you can see, I've got, the trigger finger has 16 pads, you got 4 sliders, and then you have the buttons up there, or the knobs up on top. So I'm just going to hit a couple of them so that way you can see that it's actually going to work and it's going to hit exactly. So let's see, what do we go with? Let's go with number 2 here.
Turn the mic on. Turn the mic on. Is it recording?
Yes.
Oh, press the button. It's recording already? Hey, what's up everybody? This is DJ Digital, and you're listening to the Fat Tuesday Block Party with my man DJ MDX, only on Club Megamix Radio.
I'm just sick of all the amateur stuff, I mean, like, if I'm paying top dollar, I want a little production value, like some editing, transition, some music.
Do you want some of this?
You want some of this?
You're in the mix with the best DJs from coast to coast, only on Club Megamix Radio.
Here comes the music.
What up, what up? This JC. Yo, what's up? This is Kanye to the...
What's up? This is Pink.
What's up, y'all? It's Justin Timberlake.
You're listening to DJ MDX on clubmegamix.com.
You're listening to DJ MDX on clubmegamix.com. You're listening to DJMegamix.com. Club Megamix.
You're listening to Club Megamix.
Club Megamix.
Oh yeah, this is DJ Freddy from the Crazy Wednesday Show, and you're in the mix with the man who chokes his chicken, DJ MDX, on Fat Tuesdays right here on Club Megamix Radio.
Hey, this is Gucci Glam from Sydney, Australia. You're listening to DJ MDX on clubmegamix.com.
Okay, so those are a couple of drops that I use on clubmegamix.com, our radio station that's kind of the sister portion of prodjforums.com. Also, if you're interested on spinning on Club Megamix Radio, then just go to clubmegamix.com, kick us a shout out on the contact tab, and just make your intentions known. Send me an email. Make sure that you put your email address in there, because if it's not in there, I don't have a way to get in contact with you. Or you can also send me an email at info@clubmegamix.com. So you see that with the 16 pads that are on there, I have something assigned to each one of them. I didn't play every single one because I guess you get the gist of it that way. With the sliders, what they do is they give me volume, so I can bring it all the way down to the bottom to kill it completely. If I don't want the entire thing to go, I can obviously trim it in Ableton, but I'd rather let the whole thing go. And if I want to just cut it off, then I'll just lower the volume down, and respectively, I pull the volume up if I have something that's a little bit lower as far as the sound wise, the gain wise on it. I can increase it or I can lower it. You can obviously also do this within Ableton. If you do a little pre-production work and you listen to all your samples along with music, then you can get a better feel of where everything needs to be. There's 16 pads again, and I've got a sample on each one. One of the key things that you need to remember is when you're doing it, that you take the warp feature off. If not, it'll keep looping these samples. You can also adjust in Ableton at what point you want it to start at and what point you want it to end at. Let me see, what else is there? A couple of things that I can go over with you. Oh, the trigger finger, for some reason, I have no idea why, but for some reason the trigger finger, I have it connected to a powered USB hub, because when I connect the regular USB cable to the Mac, for some reason it will not recognize the trigger finger. Supposedly the Mac from the USB ports don't put enough power in order for the trigger finger to fully function. Others have also told me that when you plug it, I also have an external power supply that I plug into the trigger finger, and some have told me that when you do that, that for some reason the trigger finger, it's got a DIN cable on the back of it, so it makes it, I guess it makes it think that you're going to use a DIN cable instead of the USB cable, which doesn't make logical sense to me. None of this that I'm saying right now is written in stone. This has not been confirmed. These are just rumors that are out there that basically state that you need a powered USB hub in order to have the trigger finger work with not all Macs, just but like the iMacs and the MacBooks. That's what you need. Hey, take it for what it is. I didn't make that rule, but for some reason, hey, you know what, I'm following it because I tried it without it and it didn't want to work. So now I'm doing it with it and it works. So that's where that's at. So again, this is Ableton, using Ableton as a sample bank along with Itch with the VCI-300.